Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
The Honorable to Mr. Ibnu Hadi as the lecturer of English Mathematics course, and to all my friends, good morning. Today we want to presentation about the Greek alphabet. Before we start, let we introduce ourselves. We are from group 6. My name is Kairuni Salmina and my partner is Dwi Yulia Citra. First, what is alphabet? Alphabet is a writing system based on vowel and consonant phoneme symbols. The word alphabet is taken from the Greek language from the first two letters of their writing, namely alpha and beta. The alphabet is different from the syllabic aksara, where each letter represents a phoneme but in the form of a syllable.
To the next, the Greek alphabet. What is the Greek alphabet? The Greek alphabet is an alphabet consisting of 24 letters that have been used to write Greek since the late 9th century BC or early 8th century BC. It's the oldest written alphabet still in use today. These letters were also used to represent the Greek numerals or numbers dating back to the 2nd century BC.
Next
The next
is
kind of Greek alphabet.
This is a table that represents about the Greek alphabet. The first column is about Greek alphabet as a lowercase. The second column is about Greek alphabet as a capital. The third column is about the Greek alphabet itself. The fourth column is about Greek alphabet on a keyboard. The first is alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa, lambda, mu. Next is nu, chi, omicron, pi, rho, sigma, tau, epsilon, pi, chi, psi, and omega. The first, second, and last column is same as before. Sorry, Dwi, your microphone is mute.
The Greek alphabet used for writing is taken from Phoenician Namely, the first 9 alphabets are used to represent the number 1 until 9. On the slide, you can see there are alpha is represent number 1, beta is represent number 2, gamma represent number 3, delta represent number 4, epsilon represent number 5, uh, dia gamma represent number 6, zeta represent number 7, eta represent number 8, and theta is present number 9. Then the second 9 alphabet are used to represent multiples of 10 which are smaller than 100. You can see iota represent number 10, Kappa represent number 20, lambda represent number 30, mu represent number 40, nu represent number 50, c represent number 60, omicron represent number 70, p represent number 80, and the last Kappa represent number 90. And the last 9 alphabet are used to represent multiples of 100 that are smaller than 1000. You can see there are rho represent 100, sigma represent 200, tau represent 300, epsilon represent 400, p represent 500, g represent 600, c represent 700, omega represent 800, and the last sun represent 900. All Greek alphabets only have 24 alphabets, but there was 3 kinds of the alphabet that are not used anymore. There are diagamma, represent number 6, Kappa represent number 90, and sun represent number 900.
To represent the number 1000 until 9000, the symbol that represent number 1 to 9 are used by adding an accent mark above or below the symbol 1 to 9. On the table, the first 9 alphabet, there are alpha, beta, gamma, delta, digamma, epsilon, zeta, eta, and theta as a capital is adding by mark above or below the symbol. Numbers formed by additional rows, such as 11, 12, until 19, is written by adding 2 different of Greek alphabet. They are iota is adding by Greek alphabet that represent number 1 until 9. For more detail, look at the table below. For number 11 until 19 is represented by number iota and adding by Greek alphabet that represent for number 1 until 9. Example for the number 269 is written by adding 3 different of Greek alphabet. They are sigma, chi, and theta. Sigma is represent for number 200, chi is represent for number 60, and theta is represent for number 9.
We think the material is almost done. To the next, we have exercise for audience. If you want to try answer, you can instruct us. Anybody would like to answer this question?
Can I answer? The answer is C, of alpha and beta.
Okay, Natalie, the answer is correct. The answer is C. Number 2.
May I answer?
Yes, please.
The answer is B, 32.
Okay. The answer is correct. The answer is B. And to number 3.
I want to answer.
Yes, please.
I think E, sigma.
Yes, your answer is correct. The answer is E. The delta is used to difference of or change in quantity. P used to calculating the circumference and volume of a circle. Lambda is represent the wavelength of light in physics. Theta is often used to represent an angle. Sigma is used to present summation of number of items. So
That's all
the
from us. Is there any question?
anybody have a question?
Can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
My name is Muhammad Rifai from group 14. I want to ask, can you give an example of formula that use Greek letters?
Can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
Uh, Before I will introduce myself, my name is David from Group 2. My question is it possible if we use the Greek alphabet today to represent representation number?
Okay. I want to answer David question. For the Greek alphabet, for this time now, I think it's not really used because public is usually use the number, basically number 1, 2, 3. If you know, kayak it's like this is I think it's not can really use this one because not really all people know this for mean what.
So it's not possible.
I think it's not possible. But if you have want to learn this, maybe it's really useful.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Rifai, can you repeat the question?
My question is, can you give an example of formula that using Greek letters? Mathematical formula or physics formula, an example.
Okay, I will try to answer Rifai question. For example, like alpha is used by the rate of false positive in statistics. And then in physics is the angle of attack of the plane. And another is beta is like represent thermodynamica. And then is the second angle in triangle. Next is about gamma. Is used for formula units of measure of electrical resistance. For represent about symbol ohm. And P is used by a formula of circle. Can you understand?
Yes, thank you for the answer.
Anybody else have a question?
I want to ask a question.
Yes, please.
Okay. I'm Evelyn from Seven Group. Why is Greek alphabet used in math? Can you tell us?
Okay, I'm gonna answer Evelyn's question. Why the Greek alphabet used in mathematics? Because the Greek alphabet is what we use to express constants and values within the scientific and technology areas. For example, omega, beta, rho, mu, and many more. A whole range of mathematics, scientific, and engineering measure is everything for resistivity to impedance, permeation, and ratio of circle, and much more. And you can understand, Evelyn?
Thank you for your answer.
Is there anybody want to give a question again?
Anybody else have question again?
Can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
Before I ask, thank you for your presentation. Why in mathematics we use symbol like Greek alphabet for representation of function, like limit definition? We use epsilon delta. Why we use that for symbol? Thank you. Yes. That just the question that just like.
I will try to answer Fakhri question.
Yes.
Because the science that is currently developing and continues to be developed has gone through the period of development by the Greek or from Yunani. Therefore, the symbol is such as alpha, beta, delta, theta, omega, and many more is used as a symbol in mathematics.
Okay.
Anybody else want to ask again? If not question again, we think this presentation is enough. Thank you very much for with attention and listening this discussion. We say sorry if there are any mistakes. Have a good day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi